Hello folks, welcome to our canal channel Jose. Today we're going to give you an idea how to replace the spark plugs on a 95 to 99 Toyota Tercel or a Paseo. And these spark plugs they go from in the top down, not like the 91 to 94 that they kind of sit on the front or by the exhaust manifold. So we're going to show you and give you an idea how to replace these spark plugs. So if you want to do them and save a lot of money. Well, that's it. Let's jump right into it. So if we're looking at the engine on this 95 to 99 Toyota Tercel, the spark plugs are not in the front like the 91 to the 94 in this area. The spark plugs are actually on the from the top down. So there's one spark plug right here. There's a spark plug right underneath, right in there. There's another spark plug underneath this coil, and there's another spark plug right on this underneath this other coil. So there's four spark plugs, one per cylinder, and two coils. These two coils feed, or this coil, either one, this one feeds the spark plug right underneath here, and that feeds the spark plug on cylinder one. So cylinder one and cylinder four are fed by that same coil. Cylinder two and three are being fed for spark from the coil that is sitting on top of spark plug number three. So there's two coils for all four spark plugs. So we're gonna be replacing them today, or show you how I will replace them, and then it's not much you have to do. So this is how we do this job. Timing belt in this side, and we're gonna start with piston number one. So we're gonna remove this uh, boot or wire from here and take out the spark plug, and we're gonna continue down the line. So as we are working on this piston or this spark plug, we can remove this is the throttle cable, so we can remove it from the brackets that is sitting on, so we can actually manipulate the cable around, so that way we can work on this and we're able to move it as we need. So we do that, and now we can pull this wire out to get the spark plug from there. And what we do is with two fingers we can twist and pull this cable or wire from there, and as you can see, that's how much it goes in to touch the spark plug down there. So this is how deep it is. So now that we have removed this cable, we just set it aside, and we remove that spark plug with a 5/8 spark plug socket, which it would be recommended to use. So we'll pull it out now. So now we're using a 5/8 spark plug socket, which is it has a magnetic or a rubber boot in there. So to once we lose the spark plug, it comes with it attaches to it, and we're using an extension, and we're using a ratchet. So now with that, let's loosen the spark plug, take it out, and put the new one in, tighten it, and put the wire back on. So now that we took out the spark plug, as you can see, we're gonna be putting this one back on, but we're just showing you this for educational purpose. These are okay, so we're gonna put these in there as if it was the new spark plug. But the number for the spark plug that it came out is made by Denso, and it's a K16TR11. That's the spark plug number. So these are smaller than the 91 to 94 Toyota Tercel. So we are recommending that you use a tool or a socket for a spark plug, because these ones, when you put them on and you tilt the spark plug in there, and if it's not a spark plug socket, it's gonna drop and it's gonna bend this end, and it's gonna not gonna be calibrated. That's why we recommend you using these sockets with a magnetic or rubber boot in there to control how you feed the spark plug in there. So now we do that. We assimilate that this is the new spark plug. We feed it in there, tighten it, and then put the wire back on, and then we continue down the line. So now that we have fed our spark plug in there and we have tightened it, not over tightening it, just snug it and put a little bit into it, we can put this wire back in there, set it, and then once we put and plug it in, we continue to piston number two. So now that we have taken out the spark plug for cylinder number two, which is right here, we assimilate that we pull this out, we put the new one in there, and we start feeding it down, tightening it, and then we put the wire back on, and then we move on to piston number three. Now that we have replaced these two spark plugs, now to replace this spark plug underneath this coil, what we have to do first is we disconnect this connector right here, which is a signal to the coil, and then we can remove this 10 millimeters bolt, and then you can pull this one off of here as well to be able to lift this coil out of here. But you got to remember that that coil goes right into this cylinder, not on this cylinder. So that way you can put this back on here again when you put this back on. So let's show you the procedures. Disconnect this. We press right about this end over here. We press it in and we slide it back. And that's the connector. And now we can remove this 10 millimeter bolt, and then the coil will come up, slide out, and maybe you can remove this, and that's about how long the coil is sitting in there with like this. So now that we have disconnected this and we have taken off the 10 millimeter bolt, so we can actually pull it away from the spark plug. If it's a little stuck, you can just turn it a little bit like this, and then it pulls out, and that's how much it goes into the head to touch the spark plug. So this is enough cable or wire to allow you to actually get it out of there. So once you do that, you put it aside, and then this coil is actually operating number 3 piston and number 2 piston. So there's that coil feeds 2 of them spark plugs. So now that we have done that and the spark plug is actually visible, we can take it out and put the new one in there. Now that we have taken out the number 3 spark plug out, we remove it, we put the new one in, and we guide it carefully into the cylinder or where the spark plug sits, and we feed it slowly so we don't damage the tip, and then the calibration comes, it gets out of calibration. So then we start threading it in by hand as much as we can all the way until it stops. So that means that we have threaded it as more than what we needed by hand, so that way we don't cross thread it. So now we just go by hand as much as we can, and now we can tighten it by using our tool. So now that we have tightened it, the spark plug and it's in there, we grab our coil and we fit this in first slowly in an angle, and then we fit it down, and then we push it down into it, making sure that this end or this hole lines up where the hole for that bolt that goes into the head or the valve cover sits on. So now that we have done that, we tighten that 10 millimeter, we put it on, we tighten it down, and then we connect this connector into the coil so we can move on to the next spark plug. Okay, before we move on, I want to show you how this connector back here gets disconnected. Disconnect this first, and then you remove the 10 millimeter bolt. But in our case, I'm going to show you how this connector gets removed. So what I done, I turn it a little bit. So what you do is you press back here, right here, you press it in, and then you pull back, and this. So now to connect it, you just guide it and push it in. But this is where it gets pressed in to be able to release the locking plastic device to disconnect it. So now that we have done that, we put the bolt and we tighten it so we can move into this one. So now that we have done the spark plug for number 3 cylinder, we go to the number 4 cylinder, and what we do is we disconnect our connector for the coil. We take out the 10 millimeter bolt that secures the coil down into the valve cover or the head, and then we pull the coil out and we take off the spark plug, put the new one in, and put the coil back in, tighten it, and then secure the connector. So now we get our old spark plug out, we put the new one in there, we guide it slowly, carefully, and then we start threading it by hand as much as we can, and then we tighten it with our tool, and then we can put the coil right over it and secure it to the valve cover and then connect it and that will complete this procedure. So let's continue though. So now what we have done is we put all the replace all the spark plugs, and now we have replaced the last one. We put the coil back on, we tighten it. Now we have left this just to connect it, and that has finished the replacement of these spark plugs on this 95 to 99 Toyota Tercel or Paseo. So that's how easy it is to replace these spark plugs on these little engines. So what we use is a 5/8 socket with an extension to get the spark plug out and put a new spark plug in, and a 10 millimeters socket to remove the bolts that secure the coils into the head or the valve cover, and to put it back on. So simple tools, not much tools needed, and not much is pretty simple. And well, folks, hopefully this video was useful and helpful on how to replace the spark plugs on a 95 to 99 Toyota Tercel or Paseo. And this is pretty simple, basic tools, not much to do here. Is just take your time, and we show you a little bit of the procedure so that way you can do it and save a lot of money. And with that said, folks, for our friends who are watching our video haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. If you like a video, give us thumbs up, share it, and we'll see you soon with more videos here in el canal El Chano Jose.